What is up, my crazy, beautiful Verticonians? My name's Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Minecraft Dinosaurs. Just going to move the microphone slightly. You're probably looking at this like, what the hell? Didn't you put that thing underwater? Why is it no longer underwater? Well, that's because I realised I needed to do the terrain. And to do the terrain, I wanted to use World Edit tool. And to do that, if there was water, when you aimed the specific brushes, it would be like, no, there is something here, you cannot do this. And thus it became a bit of a pain. So we had to effectively just get rid of all the water, which we've still got that section and this section left to get rid of, and then start doing the terrain again, which we're going to do in this episode effectively, just get rid of the water. So we can do the terrain. And then once the terrain's done, we're going to fill it in, start putting some creatures in there, set up the route over here where you've got to take the dive down, as well as an easy route, and then work on the port. And the port might not get finished by episode 200. Oh, you've seen the whole build at this point. Who cares? Well, no, you haven't. You've seen part of the Twitch exclusive build. You haven't seen the other part, which I really want to get finished by episode 200, so I can show it off properly. But if I don't, I'll try and hide it. But those who have watched me on Twitch, if you're not watching me on Twitch, you should know what it is anyway and know how to get to it. So that is all I shall say on the matter. Anyway, shall we go ahead and... Was that something inside that freaking... No? No, okay. Also, I'm recording at like 140 frames. Oops, I forgot to do the thingy. My bad. Please don't come out all screwy. Guess we'll find out. Right, so technically speaking, all I really need is to hear. But I would like... So let me have a look quickly at this one. But I would like some sections where I can sort of effectively see the cross-section, if you will. So, let's get you here, and so what we're going to do is... that is wrong. I almost made the same mistake as I have many times over. Hold up. Oh, diamond. Let me just quickly do this. And then we're going to go ahead and replace with stone. No. No, we're not. No. No, we're not. Hold up, because I need to make sure that I keep the same thing. Hold up. So technically, I want this. And then other one up on the second one. So not this. Not this one. But this one. So this is what we're going to place stone. That way, we keep a section of it in. And effectively, I can tell where certain things come up to. Like so. And we'll do the same back here. So we'll probably get a block over here, I suppose. And then, to be fair, we don't really need to... but we'll do it anyway, because I can. In fact, no, hold up. It wants to be... Oh god, it's got to come all the way. Look at how weird this gets. Because the section effectively... Yeah, okay. So we want it to be here. It's already selected. And we want it to be all the way down to here and replace stone. I got it. And we can do the same on the other side, and we are good. So I think it's here, or replace stone. Nope. Did that wrong. Replace stone. Perfect. So we've still got this section here. We can get rid of all the stone walls effectively at the end. That isn't an issue. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, because the stone here is going to be... we'll do it manually in some cases. In other cases, it'll need to be just replaced with water. So there is that. And then, okay, so... I suppose it's best to do it from here. Once again, we want to keep a single block, so it's here that we want to go. Wait, which one? So this is this. Okay, stop moving. I feel like that's 2 over, don't you? This feels about right. Yeah, it does. Yeah, cool. And then go down to here. And we're just going to move one block over and hit it. I think this is it. I think that should do it. And what I can do is replace all the water in here by just, quite frankly, going to the corner and then going to the corner all the way down here, which is going to be a bit funny because there's something in the way, which is this mass. I think this is about right. Am I about level now? Tell you what, let's get rid of that so I can see. And I want to go... So which one do we do? Second position, right. Okay, so replace water, air. Watch this. Only 76k, so that should be quick. Several squids and sharks killed. All a win. As you can see, we've got a few sections that will need to be covered up, but we'll do that towards the end. And now all I'm going to do is... We don't need to uncover this section, so just here. Once again, we're just going to go all the way, I would say, to here. Replace stone. Air. Okay, well, I didn't need to type out air again, did I? Perfect. Fortunately, we had some sand, so it's sort of filled in holes where it needs to. But as you can see now, we've now got this area that we have to effectively just shape around this. So what we'll do is when we get the tool back, which I will do probably in the next episode, because I need to watch the video of the VOD back just to know what I'm doing, effectively start tracing around and then smooth it out and then just drop sand and stuff onto it. So we still got quite a bit to go on this because, for example, over here, if we have a look, we've got sand, and over there you've got gravel and stuff, so you've got to just like sort of try and line it up a bit, but you don't have to be exact. This time I just wanted to get all the water gone, so it's not impossible. So in fact, now we're going to go from here, and then we're going to go all the way. I would say we can probably get away with it up to... You know, let's just go up to here. So we're going to go over here, and it shouldn't jump into the next part of the enclosure. Replace water, air. And if it drops into the Mosasaurus enclosure, we'll be able to see a nice chunk missing. We don't. Instead, what we see is this. Amazing. Right, okay. So we can now go down to here and do the same. Replace water, air. I see you there. Guess what? A single block. Two blocks, actually. That's my bad. For this, because it's just around the outside, look what I can do. I can just get rid of the blocks for the top, but the problem is, as you can see, it's still feeding in, because guess what? I'm just at the daytime. It's everywhere. I know that this is a... And we're back. Action crashed when I did the command. Well, it didn't crash. The HUD crashed, but the rest of it didn't, which is wild to me. So there's that. I don't know why that happened. Frankly, I'm not too fussed because it was just the HUD. And it was still recording. I just didn't trust it. So I was like, if I can't see the HUD, then how do I know I'm hitting stupid for... Replace water, air. There we go. Perfect. Now, we just have that squid still alive. That's somewhat miraculous. This section. Now, this section's going to be the pain in the buttocks because of the way that I've built this. Do I regret it? Partially. I'm just going to effectively do this and just come down to the lowest point, replace air, water, and then do the same thing on each of these until we get to the flat area, effectively. Okay, and then what it will stop doing is it will stop feeding in after a while, so it's fine. Replace water, air. Otherwise, if I start trying to make it in a different shape, it will, for example, if I did multiple at the same time, it will probably push into this enclosure. We do not want that. Though, admittedly, it's the Mosasaurus, which is extinct. Oh, but we don't want to do it. Replace water, air. Okay. So this is now effectively gone. Yep, there we go. Perfect. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do it. Just because I want to see how badly it messes with it. Kind of. Replace water, air. There we go. Because it will do it over here as well. It didn't. Corey was just being overly precautious. Lovely. Right, well, that's nice. let's get rid of this one. And then replace water air. And then that will dissipate. And then we can just come do this one in a nice even chunk. I'll use all of them. And then we'll actually go one over because I'm feeling risque. Oh, we all love it when I feel risque. Amazing. Well, as I've seen no repercussions for my actions, I'm going to continue to do this. Replace one around. And then I think we'll do the last bit right here. Okay, lovely jubbly. Sorry, just a second. I've just got to check my phone because I heard our gate go, and I don't know if that was our gate or the neighbour's gate. I'd rather not update the app. I'd rather see what that noise was. It was the neighbour. Lovely. I could tell because I saw the gate open on the Ring app. Isn't that great? Also, there is still a block here which this shark is holding on to dear life for. You have been nothing but evil. Perish. I hath become death. Right. And once again, this will be even easier to trace because guess what? It's already up there. So all I have to do now is get rid of, fill in the gaps, and effectively go from there. I have no idea how deep I have to go. Well, I do. That's a lie. 1. So let's get this loaded up. Where are we? Where's the Y? 10, 9, 2, 1. Cool. Look at that. 4090. Yeah. Right. Second position was set. So replace stone air. Perfect. There'll be a gap, of course, that we need to fill in. As you can see, it's a bit of a pain like that. But we can do it, and it's rather easy. Also, this water is a bit of a problem. But it's fine. What the hell was that? Was that a shark? It looked big for a shark, or was that a Liopleurodon down there? It was a shark. Cool. The terrain is wild, as you can see. I have gone a bit ham, but I kind of love it. We do need to fill in the rest, effectively, so obviously got to put the terrain tools down, stop doing this thing. Because I was thinking, oh, why don't I just do the sand? I can do the sand and whatnot for this area, because this area is completely done. I'm happy with it, so I'm going to do some sand. And gravel and whatnot. So I think this is the gravel, yes. Gravel and dirt over here. So what we'll do is, effectively, I'm going to... well, firstly, let's just get this over here. I'd say here, just to be safe. I'll show you why. A little bit more. Okay, cool. So we're just going to go ahead and replace sand. And what you'll see, look, it's starting to give it a shape, right? Great. As you can see, the ones over here, this sand is a little bit tall for the rest of it, so I'm going to actually get rid of it. Like so. Because, as we can see, I've just let a block in. I think we'll undo that. That's fine. The issue I've got is when I replace the walls in some areas, I might need to be a bit more smart in terms of how I get rid of the walls and so on and so forth, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. But as you can see, that's not too different in terms of height right now. I'm kind of happy with it. This sand is correct. Over here, we need to get some gravel. So probably from about here, I'd say. So all I'm going to do is go from here. Then, is this all gravel or is some of it sand? This gravel, dirt, and it does turn into sand a bit. So what we'll do is we'll only go a little bit and go replace gravel. And as you can see, we get 2 layers of gravel just thrown in haphazardly right there. Quite nice. Sand here is about perfect height currently, because I think I've done this section already. We do need some sand over here. I also want to get a layer of sand effectively all the way across. So, what we're going to do now is just go all the way up to here. I don't know how this is going to work. Replace sand. Let's see how this works. 7,000 blocks. Can the PC handle it? Come on. It's not as bad as the water, you'd think, but then again, it probably is. I'm thinking it's taking a bit too long. Oh god, the game just dropped to 0 frames. That's insane. Okay. Well, that was a lot of fun, though. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, that was insane. Right, as you can see there, right here, we have our level of gravel, which is going all the way across, because we know this is gravel now, right? So, I'm going to be a little bit more conservative this time, even though I know it's gravel all the way up to here. So I'm not going to be conservative. Replace air, gravel. There we go. Okay, only 4,400. Maybe it won't crap itself this time. It's probably going to crap itself. Prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there it is. There's the 0 frames. It looks like I'm playing a like old school game, like proper old school. Now, as you can see, it's covering up the sand quite nicely. It's also giving us a nice layer at the bottom. We do need to flatten it out a bit. Because as I said, I want this to be like a ravine that feeds through effectively over to here. We've got this, which is kind of not giving us this flat sort of element, and we've still got this that we've got to bring down that will remove some of the flat element, but we'll probably create like a almost like a loop that clearly the submarine has gone through, that it needs to be big enough to suggest a submarine could fit through it. I think that would be pretty cool. But once again, I need to sort the tools out, and I will need to Google that, so that'll probably be next episode. I say Google, I'm going to go onto Twitch and go back to when my good friend Kermit, our first Twitch mod, the British Frog, helped. I say helped, completely led the way. Right. And I need to do some tools, so I need to effectively, one needs to be the flatten tool and one needs to be the place tool. The place tool will put it all down, the flatten tool will of course flatten it so it doesn't look just circular all round. You've got to be careful, though, because it can encroach into the wall, unfortunately, so, yeah. That's fine. We know what we've got to aim for around here as well, and then once we're all done, just fill it in with, like, the gravel, the sand, and then we're good to go. We've done the gravel there, and the sand bits as well. Obviously, this sand is on top, which we don't want, because it should be gravel. But we don't want to go too high, so what we're probably going to do here is... I got an idea. That's fine. Let's just quickly right-click up here, and then left-click over here, and then replace sand gravel. There we go. What that'll do is it'll just get rid of some of the sand. We'll still have a layer of sand down there, but it keeps it up here nice and gravelly. Lovely jubbly like that, isn't it, Mr. Sharks? Mr. Shark... you get the point. It's giving it a shape. And in the next episode, I'm hoping to just get the tools set up and then just go with it in the next episode. No problems asked, so on and so forth. I want to take time quickly at the end of the episode. I should have said that at the beginning, just to mention, obviously, I'm aware that I've been punished on YouTube in terms of views, and my videos aren't even getting out to my subs, so make sure you do turn notifications on. Also, we're going to be changing a bit around thumbnails, descriptions, and titles, just to be a bit more YouTube friendly. Try and do a bit more effort into the thumbnails. Just look at that sunset, how magical. No thank you. Titles, we are going to be dropping the episode numbers. They will be available in the description. I promise every 50 episodes, if we keep the series going up to whether 50 or on, we will still have world downloads. That is a promise. I would like to keep the series going forever, or getting to like episode 500 or something stupid, but you never know. Even if we end up stopping the series at any point, you guys can just quite simply take over, or take a piece of it with you, if you will, with the world download, which I think is really, really nice. Anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button down below. Oh, for God's sake, just take a look at it. Take a look at all its glory. Smash the like button down below. If you haven't make subscribed or videos, super duper appreciate it. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit that bell. It takes a few seconds and it will notify you effectively whenever a video goes up, which, just in case you're not aware, is Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 8 PM UK time. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra.